Welcome back into the Statesman Insider. Matt Jones with you, joined today by Statesman head baseball coach Mike Kinnision. And Coach, this fall, I guess you, Coach Batts, and Coach Stephen Wagner really hit the road hard. Big recruiting class, a number of signees. I know you're very excited about the early signing period this year for the Statesman.
Well, we do think it was productive for us. We worked as hard as we ever have, and I think our effort was consistent, and we feel good about the guys we brought on board. Our plan was to balance up our squad with some high school guys that we felt like could play early, and I think we were able to do that. Some things fell right for us. That's the way it goes in recruiting sometimes, near misses, near hits, and percentage of that was more in our favor this year. But we did end up with 7 high school, will be incoming freshmen, 7 high school signees that we think will be a big part of our future, and we're excited about what we think they can do here.
A couple of guys that really have kind of stood out for us, DeSoto Central first baseman Brent Langston, Jackson Christian School, Jackson, Tennessee, infielder Martin Key, and Briarcrest Christian High School outfielder Ty Michelotti. Those guys are kind of guys that you focused on that had some really exciting numbers in high school last year.
Well, they're all good players. They're all good athletes. They all bring a lot to a program. Langston, we project and think he'll be a nice power guy here for us. He's got some size and strength and projects as a guy one day down the road you think will hit in the middle of your order. Michelotti is a real athletic outfielder. Bats left, throws left. For me, one thing I like about him, he plays with kind of a hot motor. He's a guy who really loves the game and plays it, I think, in the aggressive way we would like for it to be. Each of the guys we signed we think is a big part of our future. You mentioned Martin Key. Martin is kind of a third baseman, left side guy. Also projects as a hitter down the road in our opinion. We think he'll be a guy that hits for some numbers and some production here. And again, with 7 of those high school incoming, well, we like the balance. We were able to sign 3 outfielders, 4 infielders. And, we think that that's going to serve us well in the long run. You look back at our program, and you look at some of the guys who've been here for 4 and 5 years, maybe experienced a redshirt year, and you see what they've done for our program. You begin to think about guys like Craig Newton or Brian Ray or Casey Myrick. You look at a Devin Goodwin, Clay Sarton, as far back as Jeremy McLean, some guys who've come out of high school and have developed through the program and had some great careers here, and we're excited about what we think this group can do.
I mean, there's a full breakdown of all the signees on GoStatesman.com. Click on the baseball tab, and you can follow the stories of all 12 signees, or 11 signees during the fall period. And Coach, this coming season, we touched on it a little bit in the last segment, we'll be experiencing the 50th anniversary of the return of Coach Ferris to the Mississippi Delta. 1960 was his first baseball season here at Delta State, and we'll be recognizing the 50th year anniversary of that coming up this spring. And it just seems like every time we turn around, there's some kind of another historic marker that we get to tie to Coach Ferris, and it'll be a very exciting season for us.
Well, he keeps contributing to the university, to the baseball program, and to the community. And those of us that are here and know him so well, everybody in this area, in this community and university, know what he means to this area. We're thankful that we have had the benefit of him in a lot of different roles, not only as a coach here, but just as a leader in the community, a mentor to so many young men in his coaching career. And I can say now that even though he is, quote, retired, he still is a big influence on our players. And they really respect him, and I'm proud of the relationship that they have with him. He works very hard for our program. He's always available to us if we need to call on him for some efforts and trying to generate or be productive in our program, and he certainly is always in the forefront in regard to that. But for the people in the community and the university situation here, we all treasure the relationship that he's had with us for 50 years.
Well, coming up this fall, or coming over the next course of the month, logging on to GoStatesman.com on the baseball webpage. On the right side, there will be a link to Ferris's 50th, which will have information about the upcoming 50th anniversary of Coach Ferris's first season here at Delta State. weekend celebration is planned in the month of April. We'll have more about that coming up later on in the program throughout the spring, and I know we're very excited about it. And I know from the athletic department standpoint, all the way through the baseball program, very exciting time here at Delta State. Coach, we look forward to having you on coming up again this coming spring. Statesmen again open up the season early in February, so again log on to GoStatesmen.com for more information on Statesman baseball. We'll take a timeout, be right back. You're watching the Statesman Insider here on WXVT.